Man. Oh boy, here we go.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zerline out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Russ setting to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. A handoff for Harris running right. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over, over.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here's Harris. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pressure comes, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
This will be caught by Adams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More for MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They are looking at fourth down, however. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Stay Mike. Scat 300. Scat 300. Take 30.
Rodgers coming back after the pick. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 1. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York! The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Able to find Corley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets. With it, 3rd and 2.
Go to 50. Hey, take 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Look again.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Into traffic, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Hey, 88. Yeah, live.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's brought in by Lazard. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by New York, that's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
50. Hey, you block over here. Inside.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Has it down close. And in, touchdown, New York. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down. Here's Russ. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. After the pick, here's Wilson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Good.
Wilson now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Trying for the deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, black.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. Second and 6.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
Over here.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7.
Hey, take 26.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. That's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off for 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Over.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet.
Steelers 20.
Third and just 2 to go.
Get 300. Get.
He'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And that throw intended for Malachi Corley. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Corley reels it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down throw by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead to 7. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2. Rodgers trying to throw for it. Put the body on the line for his team. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Steelers rule!
Got to figure out this third down here. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh-well 1-2.
Steelers rule!
And this time, the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra
Kept running that fucking man defense all game, bro. I hate when y'all niggas play like that, son.
Somebody they're waiting for at that time.
Steelers.
For the extra point.
Fucking Steelers.
Kick is good. And the Jets take a 16-point
The
lead.
fucking Steelers. The Schittsburg Steelers. Oh boy, let me stop.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's
This
sent
game was
away.
definitely close until the end. I'm just trolling, bro. Don't mind me. I'm just having fun, bro. This was a good game though. It was good until the end. I wanted to get you in a throwing situation because I knew running the ball is a little bit more unpredictable because I don't know if you're gonna run it, I don't know if you're gonna throw it. But I know you could if I could get you to throw the ball, that's easy pickings for me. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get you to throw the ball.
And the drive will start
And
out
that's
with a
exactly
first
what I
and 10.
did.
Here he is to throw. Pass taken in by Fryermuth.
How the fuck?
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Steelers rule though.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need
Steelers
only
fucking
one?
rule.
Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You want to run a flood drive? All right. That's what we're doing. Niggas want to run floods.
Credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to
Motherfuckers
dish
want to
it
run
before
floods.
he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is
What? I should have stayed there. I don't know why I moved.
They rip off a big
Oh my
chunk of field, and it
gosh.
sets
That
them
was
up
a
with first and
stupid.
goal.
Oh my gosh, that was a
The
stupid.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the
Bitch
job done.
ass screens, bro. I hate them screens, man.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And that was probably their
Thank
last
you.
gasp. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets have it after
Thank
forcing his
you.
4th INT of the day.
Well, that's it
What a
right
good-
there.
what a good
That's
game,
the
guys.
resilience and the mental
Good
toughness
game,
that
good game. That's what we
every
like to see.
defense
Good
needs.
games.
Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a
Yeah, we
timeout,
just gonna
you wanna
knee it
be
out,
right
bro.
next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on
GG's, my brother.
from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the win goes to the Jets. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.